After watching the Mike Tomlin press conference, I'm ready to do another episode, especially headed into a short week coming against the Tennessee Titans, and where the Steelers are going to be facing now a rookie in Will Levis, who has a lot of excitement and a lot of confidence built after his demolishment of the Atlanta Falcons. And I know the Atlanta Falcons defense isn't the Pittsburgh Steelers defense, and he's not going to be able to have that luxury of not being harassed by a TJ Watt or an Alex Highsmith or a Herbig or a Golden, because he's going to feel that heat this week. And the Steelers may have an addition back on that interior defensive line in the way of Cam Hayward. The Pittsburgh Steelers could be bringing something different to the table at the quarterback position with Mitchell Trubisky, and Kenny Pickett seems to be a game-time decision. Then you have the loss of Minkah Fitzpatrick. How do they repair the back end for this Thursday night? Are they going to be able to have the right communication? Are they going to be able to overcome missing the playmaking ability of Minkah Fitzpatrick? I don't know the answers to all these things, guys, but I do have some opinions on all those things. I have some opinions about this football team moving forward, and I just want to start with that press conference Mike Tomlin just gave in Pittsburgh in his weekly presser. This is a short week, so we got the press conference on Monday. Typically, he's asked the same bullshit questions all the time. Yeah, hey, it is what it is. What do you want the guys to do? The media does the best job that they can do right now. They're kind of handcuffed with what they can kind of ask. So they're asking what they can ask. They're doing the job the best they can do. They're trying to give you guys the most that they can give you. But there's got to be more to what's going on than what we're seeing. Mike Tomlin gives the same generic vanilla answers to everything. And he's not taking any type of accountability for that offense either. And that's really starting to irk me. He knows that that offense is absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. But yet, does nothing to correct the issues. They still will out the same damn product every week. And that starts to become insane. Really, truly, the definition of insane. If you're Mike Tomlin and you're in that building, wouldn't you be telling Matt Canada, we have to make some wholesale changes? You have to be digging in the box and looking outside of this building for things that we can start incorporating into this offense to make things eccentric, to make our quarterback more comfortable, to make this offensive line better. There has to be a lot more to this than just what they're wheeling out there every week. There has to be somewhere that they can find some damn answers. And I'm not saying that I have them all, but I have some opinions about this. And Mike Tomlin wheeling out that same offense, never changing, the same plays week after week, guys. You don't see anything new being incorporated into it. Where are those quick 1-2 yard drag routes right underneath to a speedster like Calvin Austin? No, we rather run a freaking jet sweep. Yeah, okay, they know we're doing that. How about making the jet sweep something different? Make them a 2-3 yard cut, hard cut, drag across the middle of the field. Let Kenny roll to that left side. Dump the ball as they're running in front of him. Little quick things like that. Allow a speedster like Deontay Johnson. Allow Calvin Austin. Those types of players to be able to get a little bit of separation there. Drag the play out. Open things up. Spread out the defense a little bit with some deep routes from the other receivers. And allow them to get some yards after the catch. Allow them to be a little bit more versatile. When is Najee Harris going to stop dancing around like he's damn Le'Veon Bell? Because he's not. Hit the damn hole, Najee. Run with some force. And you have a guy like Jaylen Warren who will do that. But Mike Tomlin absolutely refuses to put him and give him the first team reps and give him the majority of the snaps. You continually wheel out Najee Harris, who just runs however he feels like and is not being supporting to his offensive line. He's making them look horrible. And if you're Mike Tomlin, you got to have these hard conversations with people. Quit trying to be everybody's friend. Maybe try to be tough on these guys a little bit and have them have a little bit of accountability. Maybe get Kenny in the lab a little bit and get him involved with Matt Canada and have them work on the whole week every play that Kenny is the most comfortable with, to where he's going to be able to be comfortable, get through his reads, and have an audible for each one of those plays. Arm him with that If that's 25 plays, okay. If that's 20 plays, okay. But have a way in and a way out of every one of those plays. Allow Kenny to play with some tempo at time. Allow him to be able to come to the line of scrimmage and just say to everybody, make a signal of some sort. Next play, we're going tempo. Right back on the line. We're doing this quick hitter screen this time. And then I want everybody back and we're going no huddle. And we're going tempo. And we're going quick. And we're not waiting for bullshit substitutions. We're just going to go. And we're going to get the defense on its heels and allow things to start working. I am a complete layperson at this. And yet, I can see this. I have the vision for this. And why can't a guy that's getting paid millions of dollars, many men getting paid millions of dollars, how they don't have a vision for this? And why everything seems to be so damn difficult when you see all these other teams across the league doing all this stuff. So if you're telling me that the Pittsburgh Steelers can't do the same things, then you're telling me that they have the wrong personnel. And that they have to blow this whole thing up and rebuild this whole damn thing. If that's what you're telling me, that's what they have to do. Trade off your key players right now because it doesn't matter. All they're here for is to be pieces in a losing team. And you're holding back their careers. Allow them to go somewhere else that they can win a Super Bowl or contend for some championships because you're absolutely wasting their careers here. Like a TJ Watt, a Minkah Fitzpatrick, a Deontay Johnson, a George Pickens, a Cameron Hayward who's been here for an eternity, and now he's just like in the later part, the winner of his career. And does he even have a snowball's chance in hell at sniffing a Lombardi trophy? The way it looks right now, heading into week 9, I don't think so. And there's a lot of problems with this team schematically. I get that, guys. But how many times can we go over those schematics? How many times can we offer our opinion and say how to correct it as fans? Because we've all thought of things. We've thought of 1,000,001 things. We talk about it every week, several times a week, and we break things down on where they need to go and what they need to do or what we think they need to do. But honestly, nothing we say is going to happen. Evidently, they're blind to all this information that's out there that the common person can get. Or is it that Mike Tomlin is outsmarting himself and just saying to himself, what I know is it's the golden rule, and that's the only way we're going to do it, my way or the highway. Is that what Mike is doing in that building? Maybe that's wrong too. Yeah, and then you hear him in the press conference today. He says, I'm open to anything that would make this team better and allow us to win moving forward. Well, I sure the hell hope so, Mike. I sure the hell hope so. I really, really do. I surely hell hope so. You're getting paid millions of dollars to lead that team. I would hope you would want us to win. I hope you would want them to be successful. I mean, that is your damn job. But if you're Mike Tomlin, are you so stubborn and so set in your ways that you're holding this football team back? You have a Broderick Jones who played pretty damn good, getting replaced again for a guy that's not as good as him, or maybe just the same level right now, but not the same height in the ceiling. I think Broderick Jones could go way higher than Dan Moore ever could be. And you moved up in the draft to get him. Why are you sitting him? Then you don't target George Pickens enough. You don't incorporate him into the offense. What are you waiting for? And you have a Jalen Moore that is clearly better than Najee Harris at every aspect of the football game, in the run department, in the pass department, maybe not in the block. I'm not sure. Blocking department, I think they're about equal in that department. But you have a guy that in general is better than your number 1 draft pick from a few years ago. And you still only bring him in on 3rd downs or very situationally. Does that make any sense to you guys? Because it doesn't to me. And I'm just curious, before we really break down the nuts and bolts of this game against the Tennessee Titans and go through all the schematics yet again and say the same things that we do every week. Hey, they need to incorporate those tight ends. They need to get them involved. And I know Freiermuth's hurt, but you still need to get those guys going. You never target Darnell Washington. You never have him involved in the game. Connor Hayward, you do stupid shit with him. You don't utilize his skill set. Williams, maybe get him involved a little bit. See if he can catch a pass or two. They're not expecting it. I can tell you that. The defense is not expecting you to throw them the damn football. None of them. How about if you're Kenny Pickett, being able to get under center, play tempo, be comfortable? How about if you're the offensive line, move some things around because the formula you have right now isn't working? How about getting James Daniels to that center position? How about sliding Dan Moore to replace a struggling Chukwuekorfor? How about keeping your 14th overall pick and putting Broderick Jones on the field and allowing him to develop? How about keeping Joey Porter Jr. in that full-time starter's role, maybe sliding Patrick Peterson, now that Minka's hurt, back to that safety position and allow him to play with Keanu Neal and Jermonte Casey? Allow that to happen. Maybe allow Rush, the new guy you got from Kansas City's practice squad, allow him to come out in certain packages and play. See what he can do with his speed and his athleticism. There are options, guys. There are so many things that this team can do, but yet they will out the same product every week, and we don't know why. And it is the true definition of insanity. And I'm curious as to if anybody else thinks that this is all going on. Or is it just me? Am I just crazy? Honestly, tell me if I am. If I'm just making shit up, tell me. I'm just giving you what I see. And when you're coming into a game on a short week, playing Thursday night football, this could be a gift or a curse for your Pittsburgh Steelers. And I think it could be a backbreaker if they lose and if they get beat up even more and they have more injuries and things of that nature take place. The Steelers really have to get a win here, and they have to improve to 5-3. They have to keep pace with this division because they can't afford to fall too far behind because they'll never catch up. They're not built that way. But if you're the Pittsburgh Steelers, you need to use this week as one of which let's not get overly mentally prepared for this game. Let's go out and remember how we used to play football in the preseason, which wasn't too long ago. Having fun, playing loose, not trying to be entirely too tight and scripted. Just allow things to organically grow and not try to be something that we're not. Allow the playmakers to make plays. Allow guys like Jalen Warren to get 20 carries a game. Allow a guy like Kenny Pickett to just play loose. Allow him to roll around. Allow him to be free. Allow him to do everything audibly. Who cares? And let him know and reassure him, dude, if you throw an interception, it is what it is. We're trying to build for the future and we're trying to get better. Like, play loose, play free, play fast. That's what you have to do if you're a football player. Loose, fast, free. Period. You have to. And if you can't do that, you can't be on the football field. And you see these kids, even in youth sports, even at a high school level, college level, when you're overthinking it, you're playing too tight. You're not using your athleticism. You're overthinking things and you're not able to just react. And football has to be a reaction sport. It has to be a sport in which you play so free and loose. And that's just the only way to play it. And before, like I said, we get too in-depth in this Titans game, because I don't think we should. I think if you're the Steelers and if you're Mike Tomlin and this coaching staff, I think you just need to unleash the beast and to let these guys play and let them be excited to play. Let them be fired up. Who cares? Just go out there. You have nothing to lose because you're on the cusp of being a 500 ball club yet again. You're right there. You're about to be that mediocre product that you seem to be so satisfied with, Mike Tomlin. You seem to be so satisfied being just good enough to make it to where you're not a loser. Well, guess what? You kind of are a damn loser. You never win a playoff game. You haven't for a long time. And when you do, it's by the skin of your teeth. You don't make any type of playoff runs anymore. You're very, very, very inconsistent week in and week out. You don't know which team you're getting. And it's you. Well, we do know which team we're getting. The sorry offense and the beastie defense at times. And the pretty good special teams at times. Presley Harvin's either on or he's not. He shanks some or he don't. He has some good games or he doesn't. Boswell's usually money because he kicks 10 times a game. That's about all he can do. That's about the only way the Steelers put any points up. So, guys, let's just get this over with and finish this video. But I just had to get on here, take a minute and stop breaking down the X's and O's and just really, really talk about the inner workings of this team a little bit and what they need to do. Just stop the bullshit, Mike. Just let it go. Let it build. Stop handcuffing people. Just as you think that that's the way you should grow a rookie doesn't mean that that's the way it goes every time. Every player's different. Allow things to happen organically. Play them. Let them see what they can do. If they suck, get them out of there after a while. But try to build on it. Try to let them grow. Try to let this team spread its wings and be what it can be. And be what we all think it can be. We all know. We've all seen glimpses that it can be special. So let's see if it can be. And let's see if Mike Tomlin will get his head out of his ass. And see if Matt Canada will get his head out of his ass. And allow his players to be free playing. Allow them to play fast. And with this short week, utilize this short week and turn it into a positive. And not be so strict with the X's and O's. Allow them to go back to what got them to the NFL in the first place. Playing fast, free, and loose. That's what I think the Steelers need to do this week. Damn the X's and O's. Let's play fast. Let's knock some heads in. Let's throw the damn football around. Let's be crazy, have some energy, and play at a high level. That's what I think the Steelers need to do this week. So, guys, until next time, until tomorrow, maybe we'll break down the X's and O's tomorrow a little bit closer as we approach Steelers, Titans, Acrisure Stadium, Thursday night football, in what is a pivotal game for your Pittsburgh Steelers. And they have a young quarterback coming in that threw 4 touchdown passes, and let's see if they can bring him back down to earth in Will Levis. Until next time, guys, peace.